What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. And today we have the conclusion of the Austin day trip from January 16th of 2023 for you all. I really hope each and every one of you are excited for today's video. And without any further delay, let's go ahead and get started, everybody. So welcome to this conclusion. Yet another fantastic day trip in the books here documented on the channel. And I thought this one was a really cool one. Certainly some awesome stories for this one particularly. And I'm very excited to talk about it. So let's just go ahead and get started with it. So as you can tell, there's only 5 videos in the playlist right now. Don't worry, the in-flight videos will be coming out very soon. I'll certainly stick to the promise that I had in the in-flight videos, just trying to get in the trip reports for the in-flight videos, just trying to get my second channel organized going into 2024. So also happy New Year's Eve, everybody. So hope you all are excited for 2024, excited to get this trip wrapped up, this 2023 day trip wrapped up in 2023. So that'll put us in a nice starting position for 2024. So hopefully we'll be able to get the frequency amped up a little bit and start to get caught up to some really fun trips. Not to take any away from this trip though, as we had some of the cheapest Southwest flights I have ever had. In fact, the cheapest I have ever had. So let's go ahead and talk about the actual trip itself. So starting off, of course, going to Austin, the purpose of this day trip was due to the great prices. It was $19. I think it turned into $30 total dollars, and there was $19 for an individual segment, and then on the second flight it was $19 for both flights, which I just thought was incredible. So I thought, well, it may have been 40. I don't know. It was $30 or $40. It was really cheap. But anyway, regardless of how cheap it was, we ended up starting out with the Southwest Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8, my first one here on the channel, with service from Tulsa to Austin. First time flying that segment too. It was a really fun trip forward, and there was some great views throughout that. As you can tell, the weather was very nice throughout that flight too. Rather short, obviously, but there was certainly quite a bit going on. The crew was also very friendly, sung happy birthday to a passenger, and certainly a great flight to say the least. So very much enjoyed that one. That's a great trip report, and I'd recommend checking it out if you haven't got a chance to do already. And also the playlist, of course, will be linked in the description below. Following that, of course, we had the Austin Bertram International Airport Tour. I'm excited to get these airport tours back rolling because normally I've had layover vlogs, which has been essentially spotting and an airport tour combined into one. But obviously, due to the surplus of footage I've accumulated from these airports, Austin being a great example, and also Dallas Field, as you can see below that, there's more than enough content to do its own video. And I feel like the spotting broke up into its own video ends up working about better anyway. So that's exactly what we have right here with the Austin Bertram International Airport Tour, where we took a look at their infrastructure, amenities, and other such items. So it was really cool to check out the airport. It's really nice, and that video does do a great job highlighting all of that from various visits I've had there. So I'd highly recommend checking it out, as it's a great airport, and I can't recommend enough going there, whether you're connecting or as a origin destination trip for you if you get a chance to. So it was really awesome to do that. So of course, I wish I could kind of string all these together. I know previously with my previous trips, I did all the videos in one. I might do that again sometime. We'll see. It's just tough to get them all in there. And I know that all you get to watch these individually anyway. So, you know, it's kind of like, I might do that for Airliners International videos. I feel like that would be a cool idea. So I'll certainly make note of that. However, talking about the next video in the playlist, obviously, we have the famous, British Airways Airbus A350-1000 right there, and that is the Austin Bertram Airport spotting videos. So really enjoyed that. That was an excellent video to make. There was some really good spotting there. Certainly the best spotting session to date at AUS. Definitely want to go back at some point to get some more shots like you see on that thumbnail. So glad to see the lighting break out there in the back half. Also got to see Lone Star 1 in that video and a bunch of other really cool catches. So again, can't recommend that video enough to you if you're interested in what comes into Austin. And again, really fun video. Unfortunate that Virgin Atlantic will be terminating their service very shortly. So very glad to get that catch there before, or in that video before they terminate. So everybody else is intact. So definitely a bunch of awesome spotting at Austin, and expect more of that to come here in the near future. And then next up, we had the Dallas Field International Airport Tour as well. And this video came out yesterday, so feel free to check it out. But again, infrastructures, amenities, and more. Also an awesome story time with the First Quarter Restaurant, which is located right after security. So definitely go check that out. There's certainly plenty of moments in that video. Really great airport as well for connecting. Multiple trips are incorporated into that video, so definitely check that one out. Definitely excited to go back here in the near future. It's an awesome airport, like I said, so definitely a big fan of the S-tier effort there at the Dallas Love Field International Airport, and also excited for some upcoming videos, including a formal plane spotting session outside of the airport, so that'll be awesome, and also the Frontiers Museum of Flight video, which will be coming out here in the coming months, so stay on the lookout for that one as well. But nevertheless, really awesome to get to incorporate Dallas Love Field International Airport into the mix right there. And then we also have our final video that's currently in here, which was the $19 Southwest flights with an S plural. We have the Southwest 737s, an 800 and a 700 trip port. My very first joint trip port from Austin to Dallas Love Field Tulsa International Airport. So you can expect more of that to come, as I have several overlapping flights. So mainly Southwest, but there'll also be a couple American Airlines flights, including the next one, which will be a 737 E321 joined together, which will be our next trip. So let me know what you think about that concept. It was pretty well received, and I think it works well, again, for products that we've already assessed pretty heavily in that Southwest. We've already done a couple of videos on, and we'll have plenty more Southwest coming up. There'll be a couple that'll be individual, including the next Southwest flight here on the channel, so stay on the lookout for that. Anyway, though, great to get both those combined. They were night flights anyways, I thought all of that combined made sense for the joint trip port there, so I was very happy with how that turned out. So as you can see right here, we currently have 5 videos in here. We can expect 3 times 4 to equal 12, so 12 more videos from the second channel, Thruster Reduction HD. Check that channel out if you haven't already, where all the in-flight videos will start coming out on Monday, I think, and here in a couple days, pretty much tomorrow actually. So I'm excited to get that rolling, as it's been way too long since we've had in-flight videos here in content form, so I'm excited to get that going, and that will take us up to 17 videos in this playlist. So yeah, I thought this turned out really well. Again, nice to separate the airport tours from the plane spotting. I thought that was awesome. Again, that's plane spotting session, which is so awesome. The BA350 does a great job incorporating. Sorry about that, everybody. Dad making sure that I was informed of all the chores that I need to do here at the house today, so got that rolling. But anyways, yeah, the plane spotting was super awesome. Again, the BA350 was great, and then all the other normal aircraft that we got to catch in that video. So that's a great spot at Austin, by the way. Definitely highly recommend it. It's the warehouses over there on the right side of runway 18 right, so definitely a great spot to plane spot if you're able to. I also have a couple additional graphics that I thought I would start adding into these conclusion videos. This is a great circle mapper of the route that we had. So as you can see, it was Tulsa, Austin, and then you can barely see the other 2 lines there, but we have Austin, Dallas Love Field right there, and then Dallas Love Field, Tulsa. So again, nice and simple, very short segments, why the price was so good. But anytime you can fly on the aircraft and get the full experience, takeoff, landings, any cruise, you got to do it. So that's exactly what we have here. Also interesting to note all the rivers in the area here, as you can see on Great Circle Mappers plane view. So that's awesome to see here with all the different amenity, or not amenities, but all different aspects of that. And then here's the actual flight data themselves. So we had 350, 886, and 501 on through all 3 types of Southwest's fleet. So that was really cool, although that will be changing soon. So looking forward to the 737 MAX 7. So that'll be awesome. Tulsa, Austin, Dallas, Tulsa. You can see how short the segments are there in miles. Then we have the times, which I want to say it was the last flight was slightly delayed. Outside that, they were all pretty much right on time, so that was awesome, and all arrived early, which was fantastic. And then we have the aircraft types once again, and then the windows. I did pretty well on the windows considering I didn't have early birds, so that was awesomeness, and was very pleased about that effort, to say the least. So yeah, I believe that fully does it here for the Austin day trip. I know that it went pretty fast, but of course, yeah, we did this within a month, which is kind of awesome, so very happy about that. So expect the in-flight videos to be coming out, and they'll be awesome. We have some really fun takeoff and landings, so looking forward to sharing those with all of you. And going into the future, we of course have our next round of trips, which will be the San Jose del Cabo flights, which is very exciting. We have some really fun plane spotting from that, and also some really cool flights, so I look forward to sharing all of that with you, especially just the first international trip here on the channel. There's so many different aspects of what it's like to travel internationally on the aircraft, so I'm excited to get that all out to you with immigration, customs, and all that. So there's certainly a bunch to go into with that, and that will be our next video, starting out with the American 737 and Airbus A321 from Tulsa to San Jose del Cabo via Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. So I hope all of you are excited for that. There's also some really great plane spotting from that video at the trip at Dallas, San Jose del Cabo, and Denver, so look forward to that. I might also do a all-inclusive, that's the wrong term, done research and family trips. Anyways, not all inclusive, a comprehensive, that's the word I'm looking for, video of what it's like in the Cabo area. So let me know if any of you are interested in that. But nevertheless, looking very forward to that. And then after that, we'll have the DFW one-day show, which is actually probably what I'm going to go work on after I finish recording this video, ironically enough. As again, Frontier Museum of Flight, we'll have the C.R. Smith Museum, the Dallas one-day show, of course, and then obviously the 2 American Airlines flights that got me there. And I'll probably break them up simply due to the fact of what happened on the second one, so you can look forward to seeing that. And then from there, we have a bunch of awesome content on the way from the summer of 2023, which hopefully will be getting going by April or May. So definitely stay on the lookout for that. But nevertheless, I believe that will do it for today's video, everybody. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. And check out Instagram, as I'll be sharing some of the Austin content periodically going into the future. So with all that being said, everybody, that'll do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. My name is Redriveraviation. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust process. Do you love and love you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.